It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
Do you have an update on the Schumer shutdown and Democrats still continuing to refuse to vote
shutdown? I mean, it's look, they want to have health care for illegals that have come in. Many of these people are criminals, and they want to have health care. And what it also does is, we have nobody coming in now. We have it really locked down. If they start winning cases like this, we're going to have a rush on our border because they're going to come up for health care and the other things that they give away. Look at Newsom, education, health care, he gives everything away. People come up for that. People come from other countries for that. So we can't have it. We can't have that. We have people coming into our country, but they're coming in legally.
Do you have any more meetings?
We have the strongest border we've ever had. But they are coming in, Katie. They're coming in legally through a process.
It is day 13 of the government shutdown. And I don't think I've ever heard the Capitol this quiet. And that is because, well, there are no lawmakers. They're all back home. So President Trump did move forward with mass layoffs and firings. We're told about 4,000 people were let go across the federal workforce. And now we're learning there were significant cuts to staff working with special needs services, raising new questions about the impact for children with disabilities. The Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson, well, he's still here at the Capitol. I asked him if he's comfortable with those cuts. Also learning there were significant cuts to staff at the special education services. Are you comfortable with those cuts?
I haven't seen the specifics of that. All agencies in a triage situation. Because remember, Chuck Schumer and the Democrats turned off the funding for all these things that everybody cares about. And so the executive branch, the Office of Management and Budget, has to determine what are the most efficient and effective programs.
Chuck Schumer and them turned off the budgeting for that, but then Donald Trump said we're suspending all Democratic programs. There you have it. Mike Johnson's a liar.
Programs. It's a difficult task. It's not one that they relish. They don't want to do it. Listen to the president's own words and Russ Vought's own words and everybody who's involved. They want the government to be opened. They're begging Chuck Schumer and the Democrats. That's how to make all this stop.
Guys, I will just tell you, I've been covering Capitol Hill for years, and I have never really seen it this empty. This tunnel is typically filled with lawmakers and staff. They are rushing to get to votes. They're having conversations about policy in the hallways. None of that is happening. Day 13 of the government shutdown. There is no end in sight. Yes, Republicans did pass a bill to keep the government funded at current levels, but Democrats say they will not support it unless Republicans agree to their health care demands.
Look, my understanding of this is they have every right to move the funds around, duly appropriated dollars from Congress to the Department of Defense. There were some R&D accounts that had not been spent, and that's my understanding is that's the money that's being used to pay the troops right now. If the Democrats want to go to court and challenge troops being paid, bring it, okay?
No, Trump wants to get money from a wealthy foreigner to pay the troops if the government doesn't open up. And then he wants to send $20 billion more to another foreign country during the government shutdown. But Trump 2028, guys, that's what we're fighting for, right? Y'all don't care where the money goes. Not one Republican said, you know what, I don't agree with them paying for paying Argentina. You know, so they government don't shut down. So they don't have a financial fallout. Yeah, I don't mind, you know, because Argentina does a lot for Americans. I don't know if y'all know what y'all talk. I think y'all just be talking. Just like y'all don't pay attention. Nobody pays attention to who they vote for. You vote just all red. All red. You voted for Mike Johnson. You voted for John Thune. You voted for what was her name? Lisa Murkowski from Alaska.
I'm grateful for.
And then y'all voted for Lisa, and y'all saying she's a Republican, but she has a lot of Democratic policies. But y'all voted for her. So it don't make no damn sense.
Commander-in-Chief who understands the priorities of the country, the necessity of national defense, and the urgency that we all feel and have voted for 8 times. Republicans have voted in Congress 8 times now between House and Senate to fund the troops and pay federal workers in all these essential jobs and agencies because we understand the necessity of that. Meanwhile,
I know Democrats don't care. Joe Biden was a train wreck. Joe Biden was the results of 4 years of the first Trump presidency. People, do y'all understand how bad that gotta be? Do y'all understand how bad that has to be? I don't think y'all understand. 4 years of Donald Trump gave way to 4 years of Joe Biden. And if y'all think that was freaking great, just wait. Somebody back there cracking their knuckles. I'm about to fuck shit up. Somebody about to come, and y'all ain't even ready. If y'all think Joe Biden was terrible, cause y'all listen. I ain't vote for no damn Joe Biden. So, cause I knew he wasn't shit. I knew he wasn't shit before. I knew he wasn't shit when he was Obama's vice president. I voted for Obama though. But y'all be lying to yourselves. That's what the problem is. Y'all are okay with lying to yourselves. I'm not. I'm not okay with lying to myself. Y'all are okay with lying to yourselves, and that's the problem. And the reason why Trump was re-elected is because Joe Biden was so freaking terrible. But y'all think he loves Joe Biden. No, the hell I don't. I ain't never said I like Joe Biden. Ever. So, nobody liked Joe Biden. Everybody thought that was a bad idea. And as shit went on, everybody knew it was a bad idea. Then he was running again. He had no chance of winning. He had zero chance of winning. So he backed out and gave it to Kamala. And she was fighting for her damn life. Y'all must be out y'all damn mind. But y'all will put up with anything. I don't just put up with anything. See, y'all be like, oh yeah, Trump said grab by the pussy. I don't care, but he says what he means. That's why I voted for him, because he says what he means. But that's why you voted for him. Y'all lie to yourself. Y'all lie to yourselves for nothing. Now there's people that voted for Trump that actually know they be like, all right, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shit, this was good for me. This happened. This policy he put in place. Yeah, no Republican in this chat has said anything worth reading that says anything about Trump's policy did this. Well, he doesn't want illegals around. We know this. Y'all saying the same talking points that we read here, but y'all tell me to go do my research when I'm actually Googling shit that they saying. Like I found out who Russell Vought was. Like I found out what the $200 billion was. Like I found out who the Lisa Murkowski is. But y'all won't do that. And y'all won't do that. Y'all won't do a simple Google of finding Trump policies that's going to benefit your life, that's going to benefit your community, that's going to benefit your pockets. Because listen, if grocery prices rise because he just paid $20 billion to competing farmers, then hey, I guess it works out, huh? Yeah, none of these policies be for you. Then y'all just be here.
The Democrats are getting killed on the shutdown because we're closing up programs that are Democrat programs that we were opposed to. So we're being able, and they're never going to come back in many cases. So we're being able to do things that we were unable to do before. So we're closing up programs that are Democrat programs that we wanted to close up or that we never wanted to happen, and now we're closing them up. And we're not going to let them come back. The Democrats are getting killed. And we're going to have a list of them on Friday, closing up some of the most egregious, socialist, semi-communist, probably not full communist, we're saving that for New York, but semi-communist programs, and we're closing them up. We're not closing up Republican programs because we think they work. So the Democrats are getting killed, but they're not telling the people about that. I say it, nobody, well, I haven't said it probably as bluntly as I just said it, but so we are closing up Democrat programs that we think, that we disagree with, and they're never going to open again.
You know what I think? I think Donald Trump is closing Democratic programs. I'm almost sure he's going to close up Democratic programs. He said he's going to have a list by Friday. Okay, a list by Friday. We're going to go over this list of the programs that he's shutting down. And if this list pertains to anybody in your immediate family, extended family, friends, associates, and if it affects anybody in any way, you have an opportunity to speak out or allow it to happen because you voted for him. So if it don't help, if it hurts your people, sometimes you gotta hold that. You know why Jimmy Kimmel don't like Trump? It's because the same shit he just said. There was a program that would have helped his son in a situation that was closed because Donald Trump didn't like that. It was a spending something that had to do with healthcare and hospitals because Jimmy Kimmel had a sick son or has a sick son. I don't know if he's still sick. And that's why Jimmy Kimmel don't like Trump. Specifically for that, it's personal with Jimmy Kimmel. Okay? So if y'all don't have that same energy for Trump when he does that and it affects your family, then hey, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe you don't love your family as much as Jimmy Kimmel do.
What is your message directly to the American people who may encounter some of this pain and despair? Yeah. How do you give them?
Well, up till now, there hasn't been a great deal of pain. There could be a great deal of pain, but up till now, there hasn't been. I will say this, just hang in there because I think a lot of good things are going to happen. That's all I can say. I mean, I think a lot of good things could happen, and that could also pertain to health care.
What is your message directly?
At this point, we don't need thoughts. We don't need you to think. We need you to do, and we need action. We need action on healthcare. We need action on these grocery prices. We need action on the rising cost of homes. We need action on the rising cost of the materials to fix the home. Rising cost on just every damn thing. Your cars. We need action on markups to these dealerships that be putting these outrageous markups on cars above MSRP. Just everything. Everybody is getting rich off of middle and lower class, everyday individuals. But y'all